Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You guys know I love a good challenge. We've given away cars, money, even had our own Squid Game. But some people out there take challenges to a whole other level. Today we're diving into some of the weirdest world records you probably didn't know existed. We're talking things that'll make you scratch your head and say, why would anyone do that? Make sure to stick around till the end because some of these are absolutely mind-blowing. First up, we're talking fingernails. Not just any fingernails, but the longest ones ever recorded in history. These aren't your average nail-biter's nails. These are so long they look like they belong in a museum, and in fact they often are displayed in exhibits. Meet Lee Redmond from the United States. She holds the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails ever grown on a woman. Get this, her nails measured a staggering 28 feet and 4.5 inches in total length. That's longer than a school bus. Can you imagine the dedication and patience it took to grow them that long? It wasn't just a few months or even a few years. It took her nearly 3 decades. I used to use a woodworking tool to file them down. It was the only thing strong enough to handle the job. And when it came to painting them, I needed a whole bottle of nail polish just for one coat. Imagine the time and effort that went into maintaining them. Despite the challenges, I managed to do my hair, makeup, and even housework with those claws. It became a part of my daily routine. Unfortunately, in 2009, Lee lost her incredible nails in a car accident. It was a heartbreaking moment for her, but her record still stands, a testament to her unique dedication and the extraordinary lengths she went to achieve it. Lee Redmond's story is a fascinating example of human perseverance and the lengths people will go to achieve something truly remarkable. Next up, we're talking about pushing the limits of human endurance and maybe a little bit of pain tolerance. A tattoo artist in Italy set the record for the most tattoos done in 24 hours. He inked a whopping 517 tattoos, all different designs, on hundreds of volunteers. Can you imagine the focus and stamina that took? This wasn't just about speed, but about precision and artistry too. Each tattoo had to meet a certain standard to count towards the record. Okay, this next one is a little less painful and a lot more yellow. We're talking about the largest collection of rubber ducks. I own over 5,000 rubber ducks. I started collecting them in 1996 and haven't stopped since. My collection includes ducks of all shapes, sizes, and characters, from classic yellow bath ducks to ducks dressed as superheroes, celebrities, and even historical figures. She's got them displayed all over her house. Talk about a quacking good time. Chapter 4. Alright, get ready to shiver because this next record is ice cold. Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman, holds multiple world records related to cold exposure. One of his most impressive feats is the longest time spent in direct full-body contact with ice. He sat submerged in a tank of ice for almost 2 hours. Wim says the key is a special breathing technique that helps him control his body temperature. He's also climbed Mount Everest in shorts and run a marathon in the Arctic Circle, all wearing nothing but shoes. But how does he do it? Wim Hof attributes his incredible feats to a combination of meditation, breathing exercises, and gradual exposure to the cold. He has developed a method known as the Wim Hof method, which he teaches to people all over the world. This method involves controlled breathing, cold therapy, and commitment. Many who have practiced his method report increased energy, reduced stress levels, and improved immune response. Scientists have studied Wim Hof and his method, finding that it can indeed influence the autonomic nervous system and immune response. His ability to withstand extreme cold has fascinated researchers and inspired many to push their own limits. Wim Hof continues to challenge the boundaries of human potential, showing us that with the right mindset and techniques, we can achieve the extraordinary. So, are you ready to take the plunge and discover your own inner strength? The Iceman's journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit. Chapter 5. This next record is for all you fast food lovers out there, but maybe take it with a grain of salt, or a side salad. Fast food has always been a topic of debate, with some people loving it for its convenience and taste, while others criticize it for its health implications. Don Gorski from the US holds the record for the most Big Macs consumed in a lifetime. His dedication to this iconic burger is nothing short of extraordinary. He's eaten over 32,000 Big Macs since 1972. Imagine the sheer volume of burgers that is. It's like eating a Big Mac every day for almost 50 years. That's an average of 2 Big Macs every single day for over 50 years. Think about the commitment and consistency required to maintain such a record. It's truly mind-boggling. Surprisingly, Don is in relatively good health, proving that maybe Big Macs aren't as bad for you as some people think. Or perhaps it's his unique metabolism and lifestyle that have kept him going strong. Or maybe he's just built different. Either way, Don Gorski's story is a fascinating example of how passion and dedication can lead to some truly astonishing achievements. So next time you bite into a Big Mac, remember Don and his incredible journey. Chapter 6. Ever tried to stand on one foot for a long time? It's harder than it looks. Well, imagine doing it for over 77 hours straight. That's exactly what Arvind Buddhathoki from Nepal did, setting the record for the longest time balancing on one foot. He stood on his right foot completely still for over 3 days. Chapter 7. Most pierced person ever. This next record is not for the faint of heart, or those who are squeamish about needles. Rolf Buchholz from Germany holds the record for the most body piercings. He has over 516 piercings all over his body, including his face, ears, nose, tongue, and even his... well, you get the idea. Rolf says he started getting piercings as a form of self-expression and that he enjoys the attention it brings. Chapter 8. Pasta Speedrun. Alright, time for a food challenge that'll make your stomach rumble. Michelle Lesko from the US holds the record for the fastest time to eat a bowl of pasta. She devoured a whole bowl of spaghetti in just 26.69 seconds. That's faster than it takes most people to even choose what kind of pasta they want. Michelle says the key is to use a fork and spoon together, and to not be afraid to get messy. Chapter 9. Bubble Trouble. This next record is all about blowing things out of proportion, literally. Chad Fell from the US holds the record for the largest bubblegum bubble ever blown. He managed to inflate a bubble that was over 20 inches in diameter. That's bigger than a basketball. Get ready to be amazed by this next record, which involves a whole lot of balance and a whole lot of spoons. I hold the record for the most spoons balanced on the face at once. He managed to balance a whopping 70 spoons on his face all at the same time. This next record is not for the faint of heart, or for anyone who values their teeth. I hold the record for the longest distance pulling a vehicle with my teeth. He pulled a car weighing over 2 tons for over 13 feet using only his teeth. The key is to have strong teeth and jaw muscles and to not be afraid of a little pain. Ever feel like you have too many clothes? Well, this next record will make you feel a lot better about your overflowing closet. I hold the record for the most t-shirts worn at once. He managed to put on a staggering 260 t-shirts, one on top of the other. Can you imagine the heat and the claustrophobia? Chapter 13, The Neverending Hug. Get ready for a heartwarming record that's all about love and human connection. A group of people in Thailand set the record for the longest marathon hug. They hugged each other for over 33 hours straight. Can you imagine the emotional and physical stamina that took? They must have really loved each other. This record is a testament to the power of human touch and the importance of showing affection. Title Strawman. This next record is not for the faint of heart, or for anyone who values their gag reflex. Simon Elmore from Germany holds the record for the most drinking straws stuffed in the mouth at once. He managed to cram a whopping 400 straws into his mouth all at the same time. Simon says the key is to have a wide mouth and a high tolerance for discomfort. Chapter 15, Toothbrush Twister. Last but not least, we have a record that requires incredible skill balance and a whole lot of patience. Thaneshwar Guragai from Nepal holds the record for the longest time spinning a basketball on a toothbrush. He managed to keep a basketball spinning on a toothbrush balanced in his mouth for over a minute. Thaneshwar says the key is to have a steady hand, a good sense of balance, and a whole lot of practice. Outro. Subscribe for more weirdness. Thanks for watching. Which record did you find the weirdest? Let me know in the comments below. These world records just go to show that there's no limit to human creativity, determination, and sometimes, just plain weirdness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next video.